There we go. Okay. So yeah, so I thought tonight what we could do is we'll practice something from last season, strengthen it up as usual, and then we'll learn ball and pin. All right? We'll learn that right from one end to the other, and then we're going to put together the set. We're going to work on the seams, and we're going to try and run it a few times, and I think that'll be our rehearsal tonight. Okay? And then next week we're going to do the Newfoundland tunes, but I got to source the good versions of the Newfoundland tunes before we do that. So that's what we'll be doing next week is Newfoundland music. So get into that mindset. Seagulls or barnacles. So you can get some barnacles from Peter. He's always scraping them off his boat. You know?
No, I go fast enough they don't catch my.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Go so fast the barnacles don't have a chance to attach. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's do it. G major, everybody. Nice and brightly in tune. Ready, go. Okay, pretty nice, people. Sounding good. Let's do the arpeggio now. Ready, and. Let's do that again right away. It was so good, that's your reward. Do it again. Right away. Ready, go. Nice. It's nice and bright. Now let's do our A minor scale, okay? Exactly the same shape of your hand, but, well, not quite because we got an F natural, but pretty well the same. Here's your A so you can tune it. Pretty good. We'll go with it. Ready, slow. Okay, somebody went all the way to G, which is cool, but wrong. Okay, so now, notes that I heard there that were a little problematic, which is interesting, is first of all the C, especially the one on the A string. Now, it's interesting because when we did the G scale, all the C's sounded really nice, but when you changed context in your head, it suffered, okay? And also the F natural, which is weird, I know. Anyway, so let's do it again with in mind to the C's and the F's. Here's your A. Oh, that's nice. I think it's even better. Ready, go. good. That was much better. Let's try the arpeggio while we're at it. All right, A minor arpeggio. Ready, go. Just that C again, that same one. This time I thought the one on the G string was a little not as good. Let's do it again right away. The C is still where it normally goes. Ready, go. Much better. Definitely better. Very good. How's everybody feeling about those keys? Hand warmed up? Good. With the A minor? Do you want to do it again? Well, let's do it. We'll do scale followed by arpeggio. One thing that might help is that all your third finger notes are where they normally go, even in this key. So you look for that ring where it keeps ringing. You know you're in tune. The G and the D. See that? That's what you look for. Even the A. That one really rings. Okay? So you can look for that and make sure those are there. Let's do it again. Here's your A. Okay. Ready, go. Oh, we'll do the scale first. Scale first. Ready, go. Arpeggio, ready, go. More success? A little bit better? Better batting average? It's good. It helps, eh? That's the thing. I always, no matter what key, so if I'm playing in B flat, for instance, which I love to do, I hold on to those third finger notes like life preservers because I know what they should sound like, and if my third finger is up all the way where it should go, the other two are probably going to follow right in, right, really nicely. So yeah, it's a really good thing to do. Keep yourself in reference. Anyway, so anybody have thoughts about what we should practice from last season? What, Callum Road? Okay, let's do it. I just love it, but it made me think of another one that we're going to do. What's it called now? Oh, it's very similar, and it's by Ali Bain. Or no, sorry, it's by Phil Cunningham. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. It's gorgeous, and we're going to do it. There's also a Phil Cunningham tune, I don't know if you guys have ever heard, called Ross Memorial Hospital. You ever heard that one? It's a slow air. Beautiful, not that hard. We might take a look at that one too. Okay, Callum Road, everybody got her up and ready? Callum Road people on Zoomland. Donna, please mute the Zoom people. Oh. Okay, so, and who's this? Donna. So tonight I'm using this clip-on mic. So I'll put it really close to my fiddle, and I'll turn it up. Oh, that's up all the way. turn that one down, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Is that louder? Am I louder now? I can turn it up more. So hopefully you're hearing me more than anybody now. Is that right? Okay. Just one sec here. It's got it. Whoops. Okay. I just got to do a little thing here. There. Okay, I'm using a clip-on mic tonight because my band, North Atlantic Drift, had a session at Dora Keogh on Thursday. And it was the second one back after the pandemic, and it was savage. It lasted for 6 hours. And at 1 o'clock in the morning, when we were all finished with the tunes, we decided to play the pint instead, and that lasted for a good couple of hours as well. And then the next day, my wife woke me up at like 7 o'clock, and I said, just I'll take the kids to school. And she said, you better, I got to go to work right now. So I left out of bed, took the kids to school, and then moved into our temporary house for 12 hours. So I paid the price. But anyway, I took my German to the session on Thursday, and mistakenly it was in my case when I got here today. It does not have a pickup, so it has this clip-on mic, see? So those guys are getting a bit of you guys. So I'm just going to put this mic real close to me, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Okay, Callum Road, nice and easy. And the people that didn't learn it, just listen to every bit of it, and we'll practice it next time. Okay, is everybody muted here? Oh, I see what you mean, mute the Zoom people. Okay, you're muted. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. nice. Yeah, I thought I'd give it another go because it's such a great tune, first of all, and it felt like it could use a little strengthening. Now, at any point, if there's one of these tunes that people are having trouble with, that we did last season, I don't mind pulling them out and going slow, going through them, ripping apart the tune. Anybody need to do that with any of the tunes in this set? No? Okay, let's pick another one. Anyone?
I'm always ready.
Oh, lovely. Let's do it. That's a great one. We haven't done it in ages. Nathaniel Gow's Lament for the Death of his Brother. Zoom, people. Excuse me. And this one for you guys that are just joining us, it'll be a little easier for you to read. It's a pretty easy tune. You can copy out the heroin there. Where's the little clippy? There we go. That should stay on. I love that. Don't you love that? And that's from what? What is that from? It would be the 1700s. I love that. Okay, Nathaniel Gow's Lament for the Death of his Brother, pathetically slow. Oh, I'm glad you suggested this. I love this tune. I forgot about it almost. Okay, here we go, everybody. Nathaniel Gow. Ready, and... one thing that it makes occurs to me now that I can hear you, or at least half of you, not you guys, but is dynamics. So I don't know if you heard the old drummer joke. Dynamics! I'm playing as loud as I can! Anyway, and so I thought we could do a little bit of that. So it's really totally up to the performer, but in my mind, when I'm thinking about this tune, the very first phrase is very, very subdued, It's just the introduction of this whole idea. And then, so I'll show you what I do. Hopefully the Zoom guys can hear me doing this, the dynamic quality. So I start off very, very low key. That. Thank you. And I think it's, like I said, other people will play it differently, but to me, when I think about the story of Neil dying and Nathaniel's reaction to it, it's very much like a conversation about that, and that's the way I kind of picture it. So if you took notes there, Ann, aren't you smart, as my mom would say. I think it's going to work for everybody, yeah, for sure. So with that in mind, let's try it again. Now, for you guys that have trouble with dynamics, remember one thing. You don't play louder by pressing on the fiddle. It's not how you do it. You do it by bow speed, okay? More bow means more volume. Don't get fooled into pressing into it, because that just chokes off your string. So, and then if you want less volume, you slow that bow right down gently. Okay? That's how you do it. So, and let's exaggerate it. At first, you always have to exaggerate it. So exaggerate the swells and the diminuendos. Nice piano playing, Heather. Thank you. Hopefully the Zoom guys can hear that too. Heather's rattling away on the piano there. Okay, here we go. Ready? I saw it in your bows as well coming up. Now, the diminuendos, or the piano periods, could be a little bit more piano. So you could come down even more. Now, I know that's actually more difficult than playing loud, right? It's more, a slow bow is the most challenging one. Has anybody ever heard of the 1 minute down bow? No? Anybody in Zoom land heard of the 1 minute down bow? No. The 1 minute down bow is something that the classical guys who are crazy about these things do, and it's a challenge. It's where you have to play a down bow for 1 full minute. 1 down bow. And it is hard, believe me. Now what it is it's an exercise in sensing the cycle that your bow does on the string, down to the individual things. Because when your bow goes on the string, the rosin that's on it creates a slip grip cycle. And that's what makes the sound. So it torsions the string, rolls it over, and lets it go. It's kind of like, I read about it, it's kind of like bare feet on a slide. You know how it sticks and then slips and sticks and slips. And that's what the bow does to the string. If it misses one of those cycles, you get a whistle, or you get a squeak instead. See that? So the classical guys, they try to take it right down to the extreme. And they play the down bow for a full minute. And if you do that, you end up hearing the slip grip cycle on your bow. And it means that your touch, you're really informing your hand as to how fast you need to move the bow before it actually makes the sound. See that? And then your pianissimo can be really, really soft. Okay, you can move the bow with just the right amount of speed to make a sound. It's a very soft sound, and then you have some headroom. That's the thing, right? The other thing that those guys do to decrease the volume is to play closer to the bridge. I do not suggest it, okay? If you don't really know what you're doing, anywhere past these F-hole holes, I call the death zone. That's what the kids up in Wikwemicon call it, the death zone. You're just like, if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to squeak on you for sure. But the slow bow is a good way to do it. And if you ever try doing the 1 minute down bow, it's not a bad idea. It sounds horrible. When you look at the YouTube video of the guy doing it, the really, really awesome guy, it still sounds bad. It's not meant to sound good. It's meant for you to feel that cycle on your fingers so you can have more control. Anyway, point of interest. If you want to play soft, slower bow. Okay, great. Any problems or questions or anything like that with any of that? Rightio, let's learn the new tune, Ball and Pin. I'll play it for you while you're getting it out. Anybody that doesn't have it, you can copy off of your neighbor. Okay. Spaghetti. Especially in the States. Or it's a hip replacement. 18th century American tune about a hip replacement. Okay, so it's not that hard. I'm sure you can see. It's one of those tunes that's, it's not hard, but it's hard. You know, the hardest thing really about it is the key. and the fact that it covers the whole fiddle. That's the big thing. It starts off with this great big A major arpeggio. See that? And it's lovely, but it's a little bit of a trick. So you know what we should do first? A major scale and arpeggio. Let's do it, okay? Here's your low A. We'll do the scale followed by the arpeggio. Ready, go. Better on the way down. Let's do it again right away because I feel like the hand is still in A minor mode. Okay? Let's do it one more time. Ready? Go. Arpeggio. Ready? Go. Now the only one there I found was that C sharp sound a little honky. This is it. Now for me it's a stretch, eh? Like I'm totally flat fingered there. See that? And I got this little crook at the end to really bear down on the note because it needs a lot of pressure. Here it is again. Yeah, let's do the arpeggio once more. Ready? Go. Much better. In good shape for ball and pin. Okay, so like I said, we start off with that arpeggio. See that? And then we got an E1 with a D natural, okay? And then the second phrase is this here. Okay, but let's see if we can get this first phrase really strong. So I'm going to play it for you slow again. It's the... Let's just do that much a few times, okay? Nice and slow. Ready, 2, 3, go. Okay, let's do it again. That's pretty good, pretty good. It's a stretch. Ready? One more time to be sure. Ready? Go. Very good, very good. That sounds great. Now the second phrase. Now I better look at the... I tend to improvise, so I'll look at what I sent you. Okay, I wasn't far off. Okay. So we got straight scale down. See that? Isn't that nice? I love when that happens. Okay? So let's start. We're doing the second 2 bars of the first line. All right? The C-A-E-A. Arpeggiate. Ready? Go. Yeah, let's do it again. Same thing. Ready? Slow. Yeah, very good. One more time to be sure. It's a tough one. Ready? Go. First verse. Okay, this ending. So I know it's in Jerry's book and it's probably correct, but I'm not a big fan. So this is all fine. We should go up to the high A. That's what I did when I was a kid, and my dad did, and I just love it, and we're going to do it too. Okay? So instead of the C there, it's the high A. Same with the second part. Okay? And this is different than the way I learned it ages ago. We used to go like this. But this is... But anyway, we're going to stick with this except for that high A. Okay? So let's work on that ending. And luckily we got the same ending for both parts pretty well. I also love when that happens. You know, the ending is usually the most repeated phrase of a tune. Have you ever noticed that? Many tunes have the same ending for the A part and the B part, so the most repeated phrase would be the ending. And some people think that it's better to get the ending first. Then you got half the tune. And I have to say that when I was learning all the Irish at Dorchios, I did that a lot too. You know, especially because you get a chance to hear it. You know it's coming. Okay, let's try it. Ending. Last 2 bars. Ready, and... Again. Last time. Okay, that's good. Everybody feeling good? Great. Now let me check with Zoom people. Don't want to make them feel neglected. How's Zoom land? Everybody feeling good with all the bits of the tune? Now, if you guys have questions, my speakers are on. So you unmute yourself and you shout at me. You can curse at me if you want. That's the best way to get my attention. And then I'll answer your question, okay? All right. So, shall we put together this entire part? Let's do it. Let's start at one end. Keep our helmets on and our guns up. Ready, 2, 3, slow. problems about that first part? Anything at all? No? Great, we're going to grind it now. Just going to check with the... Everybody good? We're ready to put the grinder to it? Yes. Nodding heads. Excellent. Okay. Let's do it. So we'll do it about 500 times, and Ann will keep track. Ready? And... Okay? Right on. Shall we move on to the second part? Now let me take a look at it, make sure I got it all right. Hi, Bill. Bill Surfless is hanging out. Watch. It's great. He's been taking my beginner class. I've been kicking his butt. His cat is hilarious. His cat hates the music and attacks him while he's playing. And he tries to take him and put him in another room, but sometimes he can't find him. And one day he came on there and he was like, "Can you play? Because the cat won't come out until you start playing." So then I did. Then I see he goes and grabs him and puts him in the other room. It's hilarious. Okay, so let me just play the first little bit there. Now you guys know that that's an ornament, right? That little triplet there. You can also just play a long A. Most people do, I gotta tell you. Okay, so just to let you know. And then this same lick. Okay, and then this phrase again. And then the ending that we already know. And then the second ending, you can see, just uses the A part to get out, as the get out, as they say in England. Okay, so it's pretty simple. All we got to learn is this. And the rest we already know by rights and theoretically. Okay, so let's get this first phrase. Very simple. Another arpeggio. And we'll do the little run up. It's really nice. Okay, that's going to be on an up bow. 1, 2, 3. I'm going slow. Let's go slow for the benefit of those, the repose of the soul. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do that again. Let's strengthen it. Ready, 2, 3. One more time, and then we'll do the whole thing. This time we'll keep going, okay? See how far we get before everybody dies. 1, 2, 3. So then there's the second ending, right? So the second ending, you go back to the A part. With the ending. Which we already know, okay? So let's try now the second part the second time around. All right, the second time through the B. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. Again, second time through the B. It's a little bit of a trick getting back down there. Let's do it again. Ready, 2, 3. Much better, much better. Everybody feeling good? Okay, I'm going to check with Zoom. Everybody feeling good about both times through there? Yeah? Okay, so now we're going to do both times through the B. Okay? So keep your heads about you. 1, 2, 3. Sounds great. Okay, so yeah. So now let's work out. Let's do that a couple more times, and then we're going to do the whole thing. All right. So let's work out that both times through the B one more time. I'd say one more time. We'll do it. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Awesome, guys. Okay, why don't we take our little break now, 10 minutes, and then we'll grind away at the whole tune, and then we'll put the set together. So 10-minute break, Zoom people. This is a chance to put your cat in jail there, Bill. There will be more. I haven't been doing much sitting lately. We've been moving for 3 days or 4 days solid.
I was wondering how your mood was going.
So Friday we went all day, Saturday I went all day, Sunday as well. Monday I took off. Yeah, because first of all I went to Christmas morning from Ross's trailer.
Yeah.
To do big stuff.
Yeah.
I went down there and had it different ball size.
Oh,
With
no.
my hitch. So I'm going to be tired and cranky. By the time I did all that, I was gone. So I was like, yeah, it's all right. We had almost 15.
Oh, yeah.
We have time. I don't know why I tell myself. It's this moving thing. We're moving through moving, right?
You want to get it.
We want to get it done. You know? Yeah. Anyway, so today I did more because then for the next few days, I got the right hitch and everything. So the next few days we'll move the big stuff. And then in the end, it's not pretty good.
It's not too far. You said it was really
It's only 5 blocks away. It doesn't matter. We still got to get. We still got to do it all. Of course. And we've been in the house 10 years, 4 of us. So there's quite a lot of stuff. So we did a lot of purging. After you move.
Yes. Yeah, don't move on it. Put it down together.
So, yeah, it's still great. Yeah, and it is like so I moved my office all there.
Yes.
And so far, Nova has less than
Well, I thought when you did the practice on the last night, there's a light switch on the wall.
You saw the light
But I
switch?
had
just started playing. Yeah. Well, I'm taking classical guitar, which I also did when I was younger. I stopped playing. But the guitar I can go
You engineers level up. All I need is one note. Yeah, yeah. We went like this and we stuck it on here. Yeah. Not a pitch pipe, a tuner. Like a vibration tuner. Tuning fork. Yeah, I remember those. Yeah,
Okay, I'm cracking the whip over here now because I know you guys got nobody to socialize with. So I'm telling them, come on, let's go. Okay. This is a nice one to do in this tune, C sharp and A together. And then the third. See that? Doing that all the time. If you're inclined to do those. What's that? Awesome. Very good. Excellent. Okie dokie. So now we're going to run it. We're going to run the entire thing. All right? We're going to do it from one end to the other about 500 times. And it will get faster as we go. So just look out for when I'm saying faster. And that's when we'll pick it up, okay? So we'll start the same speed as we've been going. About that speed, okay, to start off with. Yes? Well, that's very controversial. So you don't, yes I am. You don't have to. You can start on the down bow. I just kind of like, and you can do that. Now, the other thing is when you, I forgot to mention this, when you're finished the B part and you're coming back around to play the tune again, you notice how there's a lot of space there. Right? That's a long wait. If you want to add a pickup note because of the long wait, you can use the kind of the A flat. See that? You can play the G. No, it's not as good. You just drag that first finger back to the nut, and that's your pickup note. See that? And remember that when you do that pickup note, the lower one, don't have full pressure on it. Make it a non-note. Because then when you bring it into tune, it'll come to life like an old fella at a bar. See that? And that's a real Celtic thing to do. Okay. But right now, we're just going to plod slowly through it until we get it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, sounding pretty good. How are people feeling? Great. How about the Zoom land? People feeling good? Okay, great. Any questions or any spots that are giving you any difficulty? I don't mind at all. I can talk about it, demonstrate, rip it apart, kick your ass if you want me to. No problem. No? Okay, give yourself a little rollout, and we're going to try it again a little faster. And then we'll put together the 2 reels. I always think it's better to put sets together back to front, because the 2 reels are the similar tempo, right? But the march and the strathspey are different. So if we get the 2 reels together and sounding kind of similar tempo, similar feel, then it'd be easy to put the other 2 on.
What's the order of this?
Father Eugene's Welcome, Dusky Meadow, Robert Stubbart, and Thingy, Ball and Pin. It's on my record. That set is on my record if anybody has it. Track 3, there you go. I forgot. I'm making another record where me and my wife's, my band and my wife's brass quintet are going into the studio in November to have a second crack at our record that we're making called The Pipes, referring to Ross's pipes and all of their piping. It's going to be pretty cool if we ever get it together. We tried to do it back in the spring, but it was really, really difficult to get everybody together with the pandemic and stuff like that, so we only had a couple of days, but we're going back in November.
Are you putting big filter material on all the wind instruments?
No, you know what? You don't have to do that. The thing is, the very common misconception about brass instruments is that there's stuff that comes out the bell, but there isn't. Nothing comes out of the bell. The only reason sound comes out is because the bell shakes the air. Very little comes out of the bell. So they used to put plexiglass between the brass players, right? The biggest danger with the brass players is the spit that comes out of their instruments, and so they're all responsible for their own spit. So, and they call it water. They call it condensation. I tell the wife, no way, man, that's a puddle of spit on the floor. I told her I was going to get her a spittoon. If I ever find one, I'm buying her one. But anyway, so they have to do their own. So they have to bring their own towel to collect their own spit. They used to put plexiglass between everybody. They recently found out that makes it worse, because apparently the plexiglass loads up with virus, and then it's a really bad touching hazard. So they don't even do that now. So the last rehearsal she went to was actually just a rapid test at the door. That's what they do now. Yeah. So anyway, everybody ready? Gonna go a little bit quicker. Let's take it about this fast. Okay, we're going to do it at least twice. If it's going good, we'll do it 3 times. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, How's everybody feeling? Not bad? How about you guys? That was fast at the last time there. Is it feeling okay? Yeah, I'm getting some of this. It's going to be like that. It's going to be like that for now. Anyway, we'll work more on it. So, why don't we take the Robert Stubbart and stick it together with this one, okay? We'll go nice and easy. First of all, let's review Robert Stubbart. All right, so you might want to get that out. Take a little drink of water here. Yep, made behind the bar with a serious Scottish twist. My brother Marty did the Ancestry.ca lately. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. You can check out. And it came back. This is hilarious. You know, most people, it comes back largely one thing, but lots of other little percentages. So for us McDonald's, 79% Scottish, 21% Irish. That's it. That's it. I find it quite hilarious. Okay, so Robert Stubbart. So let's go slow. We just learned it, so let's go like. Okay, let's start there. 1, 2, 3, The entire set will go right back down to that low A for effect. Okay? Now, I thought that went pretty good, the two tunes together. They kind of slide into each other, really, eh? So let's just take a look, though, just to say we did at the scene. So we got this space again, eh? So it ends on a quarter note. Now you can play a pickup. I don't know. What do I usually do? So I kind of play 2 Ds basically. And I think it's just to turn my bow around. See that? Let's all try that, okay? See if that works for you. So we're starting from the G. Okay, ready? And yeah, that's gonna work. One more time. Ready? And yeah, that's gonna be great. No problem there. So that's how we get into that. 2 Ds. Okay, you might want to make a note of it. Now, so now let's take a look at the Dusky Meadow going into this one. Okay, so. Yeah, I use a G. I use a G to get into Robert Stubbers, okay? Because the Dusky Meadow ends on an A. So. No, sorry. God. Yeah, that. So I just scale down to Robert Stubbers from A using a G. And that'll turn your bow around too, which is handy. Okay, so let's try doing that. Let's see. So we'll try it from the D. No, let's try it from the G. That's the way it's going to sound. Okay? Let's do that nice and slow. No, hold on. I'm mixed up. Okay, I got it. From the G. In Dusky Meadow. We're playing Dusky Meadow. Where is that in Dusky Meadow? Just one sec. Yeah, and then G, and then the Robertson. Okay, so what we're playing is the pickup to the last bar of Dusky Meadow, being a high G. Okay, that's what we're playing. So let's try that together slow, and then we're going to play a G, and then we're going to play Robert. Okay, slow. Ready, and. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Same thing. Ready, and. Pretty good. One more time to be sure. Okay? Ready, and. That was good. That was good. Everybody feeling that? going into a reel after a Strasberg isn't immediately available to everybody. It's a little bit tricky, right? So remember, though, we have time to ramp it up. When we get into the reel, we can take a bar to ramp up that tempo. It's totally okay and within the tradition, all right? Now, let's try playing Dusky Meadow, the whole thing, just once, into, what do you call it there, Robert? Okay? How fast did we have this? Anybody play a bit of it for me to remind me? It was a lament? Okay, so so what if we tried to go? Is that gonna work? Let's do it. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen, right? It's a better title for an air. 1, 2, 3. So we got to get that straightened out. And I decided, I think last time, we're going to do it exactly like the music, right? To reduce confusion. Okay? So why don't we practice that? Well, why don't we do it a couple of times? We'll go nice and slow and get all these cutting holes in the right place. Okay? The problem is that if you've heard a few people playing this tune, you've heard a few different versions. Nobody plays the sandwiches like they're written. My dad used to say, you can't play a tune like it's written. It's like washing your feet with your socks on. Never really understood that. But I understand what he's trying to say. Anyway, let's do it. Nice and easy now. And I'm going to be glued to this music and make sure I do them all exactly as written. Okay? 1, 2, 3. much better with the Strass Bay. I could hear. Now, if you're trying to lock in with your neighbor, which I suggest you do, then you listen. I listen for the space after the holds. Okay? And you want to make sure that you're taking that space just like your neighbor is, right? So let's go. See that? That E there. Everybody should wait for that. Make sure they've held that long enough before going on. For example, see that? And you listen to your neighbor. Make sure you wait as long as them. Okay? That's how we're going to keep that straight. We'll work on it more next time. Break out Father Eugene's. We're going to practice that and get into the Strass Bay. Okay. Oh, there's lots of space here at the end. You see that? That's a long wait. Did you see how long I waited there? So, see that? That's a long wait. Make sure you wait, okay? So we can all come in together on that Strass Bay. And the only pickup note I do to get into the Strass Bay is that B that you see there. So you play that great big long A, almost a half note, and then you play that B to get into the Strass Bay. Okay? So let's practice that. Let's practice the last. Let me see. What's going to make sense? Let's do the last line. The whole last line of Father Eugene's into the Dusky. Okay? And leave that space. Ready, 2, 3, and. Okay, pretty good. Not bad. Nobody stepped in the hole. That's what they call, in the classical world, when you come in before everybody, when you're not supposed to, that's stepping in a hole, or as my wife puts it, a solo. You don't want to play a solo. Believe me. Okay? Let's do it again. Last line. 1, 2, 3, go. That was a success. That was very good. No solos. Very good. Very good. One more time, and then we'll try. I think we should just try the whole dang set. Okay? One more try with that last line into the Strass Bay. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good. And we'll work on it lots more. Everybody feeling comfortable about that? They know what to do anyway? Good. How about you guys? Everybody feel comfortable with that transition? At least you know what to do. Yeah, okay, good. So, we're going to play the whole set. Roll out your arms if you need to. Whatever you got to do. And we're going to try. Yes. Hi, Grant.
Is ball and pin part of that set?
Yes, it's the last tune in the set.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Sequence.
Father Eugene's. Father Eugene's welcome first. Dusky Meadow second. Robert Stubbart third. Ball and pin fourth. Oh, really? Where's my mic? Oh, it's down here. Why? Fell down. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, Father Eugene first. Dusky Meadow second. Robert Stubbart third. Ball and pin fourth. No problem. Yes.
In Dusky Meadow, the last 2 notes of the first bar,
Yep.
we're playing was written or the key that you have on your recording?
No, we're playing it as written. I know it's better, the B and G, but it's just going to be confusing if we try to do that. So we're doing it as written. Nice ears, though. Jeez, that's pretty good. Pick that out.
Took me weeks to figure that out.
Yes. Okay, here we go. So, and also, let's make sure we do the march slow enough that we have a little bit of headroom for that strass bay, eh? Nothing wrong with a slow march. Nothing wrong with it. Every soldier I've ever heard, it's like, yeah, that's just fine. Let's do the march. Oh, no, we might as well. It's good for practice. Twice each. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. But we did good work. And next week, Newfoundland. Okay? Channel your inner sailor or fisherman or whatever, seal hunter or whatever you want to channel. Yeah. Do it for next week. Okay. Thanks, Zoom guys. We'll see you next week. And the recording will be on YouTube. Thanks a million.
Thanks, Dan.
Bye-bye.